It was by accident that I first discovered the Fern Springs picnic area located in the beautiful mountains of North Georgia, part of the Chattahoochee National Forest. I was hungry, wanted to stop the car to eat, and saw the sign for a picnic area. Lo and behold, the picnic area was closed. Later I found out that the picnic area had been closed for 8 to 10 years, according to a local park ranger. A walk inside the park is all one needs to see one of the most beautiful wonders of the world. The entire park was built in the 1930s with slate rock. Abandoned, yet still in very good condition for its age, particularly because of its distant location from any large city and its destructive ghetto inhabitants, the park is gorgeous to behold. Slate rock walkways roam the hills in all directions. Even more impressive than the walkways, however, is the park's vast waterway system. Although these canals are no longer running water, one can see the impressive design and workmanship that went into building something that is still in excellent shape after approximately 70 years. Unfortunately, there are no vintage pictures of it on the internet. In fact, there isn't much about it on the internet at all, aside from this video. There are several cabin-type structures for picnickers who need shelter from the rain. The structures were made with large trees, and to this day are still standing strong. But the most interesting of all is this spring-fed wading pool pavilion structure. Even now, the water still runs through, although the pipe where the water comes from seems to have been capped off. From close inspection, it seems water leaks its way into it anyway, although probably not as deep as was originally intended. The pavilion has seating where one can sit and wade their feet and legs in the cool water. There are other seats and stairways nearby. The water which exits the pavilion goes directly into a small stream which flows under a nearby bridge. There are several wooden bridges on the property, in addition to the many smaller stone ones, and all of them are sturdy and strong. Behind the pavilion is a hill, so that the roof overhang is not far from the ground. I don't know why Fern Springs picnic area was closed, but I can speculate. A look on the USDA Forest Service website shows fees starting at $35 a day to access the park. Perhaps if the park could be open for a reasonable price, or even free, more people could use it as it was intended. Of course, government money these days is spent on other things besides giving people beautiful free parks. It's a shame because some of the cement work has begun to erode away in the waiting pavilion from the constant water feed. In addition, all of the roofs of the structures have begun leaking a little, which will in time erode all of the structures. The drinking water well has been removed, and the stone cooking grill seems to be damaged. Perhaps a local volunteer group like the Boy Scouts or a group of people with time and money could start a grassroots operation at restoring the park. Opened or closed, the Fern Springs picnic area is a gorgeous park for the curious nature and architecture lover who enjoys exploring the great outdoors. One can only imagine what the park once looked like when it was taken care of in its heyday, with all the waterways flowing full of water. The flower beds were probably full of exotic flowers. There is definitely a kind of beauty in the place being abandoned and taken over by wildflowers, though.